organic learning.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we have more incredible emergency vehicles. These are so important. Let's learn all about them right now. Let's do it. All right, you guys, our first emergency vehicle of the day, and it is a beauty. This, of course, is a tow truck. Yeah, check this one out. Man, I like this cool silver tow truck. Now, tow trucks are really important and very, very helpful because if you ever are stranded in your car or truck on the side of the road, these tow trucks here, they will come to the rescue, man. These are great. As you can see, it's got a really strong mechanical arm here off the back. Now, let's just say this is your car over here. Oh, my car won't start. It won't work. Oh, don't worry, I'll help you. So the tow truck will just back right up, go underneath, and kind of lift it up. So that way it can drive it right to the repair shop, boom, and get it all fixed. I mean, these things are wonderful. Now, tow truck drivers, some of them at least, are actually mechanics too, and they can do some basic tinkering with your car and maybe get it going. As you can see here on the side, they got a couple doors where they keep lots of tools, so they may be able to get it going without actually having to give it a tow. They got some big old bumpers, big old tires here, and oh, lots of lights and sirens, so you know they are coming through. This, you guys, is very cool, and of course, this is a tow truck. Alright, you guys, this next one is a little bit sneaky, and you'll see what I mean in just a second, but this is a fire engine. Now, the thing about this is it's not an ordinary fire engine. This is called a Unimog. That's right, it's a funny name. Unimog, and it's made by Mercedes-Benz. You can see their logo right on the front there. Now, this thing is really cool because it's made specifically for wildfires. As you can see, it's a little bit more narrow than your normal fire truck, but what gets really interesting is that it's got independent axles and shocks, which basically go in every direction, and all the tires are able to be inflated or deflated depending on what kind of terrain it's driving on. So this thing can go through streams and small rivers, over big rocks, up really steep mountainsides, down really steep hills, wherever it needs to go, the Unimog can do it. It is full-time, four-wheel drive, and it carries up to 800 gallons of water. Now, another cool feature is that it's got this sunroof here on top where an operator can actually pop his or her head out and spray a hose all over the wildfire. So as this thing's fighting its way to the heart of the fire, it can already start putting it out. This is pretty wild. This is a Unimog, and this is a fire engine. Wow, check out this next one. Now this is completely over the top, you guys. This is a ventilation fire truck. Have you ever seen one of these before? I'll be honest, I had never seen one of these either until I started doing a little research on it. Now, most fire trucks, what do? They spray water over the fire. This one's very interesting. Instead of spraying water, it's got this giant fan on the back, and it actually blows air right out the fan. Now what it does is sometimes you'll have a structure, whether it's a house or an office building, and it's filled with smoke. Well, that's not good. There could be soot in there as well. It'll back right up to the structure, maybe one of the openings, whether it's a door or a window. Turn on this fan and it'll blow all that smoke and soot right on out. That way you can clear the building and make sure it's super safe and all the fire and smoke is contained. Now, if this truck can't get close enough, they can actually hook up a tubing system, and the tube can go right into the front door or a side door, and they can do the exact same procedure that way. This is absolutely wild, you guys, and this is a ventilation fire truck. Whoa! Check out this one, you guys. Awesome! This is a rescue crane. Whoa! I want you to see this from every angle, you guys. This one is really cool. Now, this rescue crane is kind of like having a super strong arm out there. let's say a big rig, is on its side. Well, the rescue crane can come over to it. It's got this big strong arm that I talked about. Wow, check that out. It rotates 360. What it can do, can extend itself right here, actually pick up the big rig, put it on its tires, and then a tow truck can come in and tow it away to get repaired. But check this out. It's got full 360 capabilities. I mean, this thing is awesome, you guys. Super strong and able to do so many tasks for any type of emergency situation. It's got 6 huge tires on the bottom because this thing has to go just about anywhere. And this crane has to pick up just about anything. As you can see, the crane operator actually sits right here in the back. Then you got a couple of drivers right up front, you guys. This is awesome. This is a rescue crane. Woo! Check out this next one, gang. This one is pretty wild. This is called an auxiliary power truck. That's right. Let me give you a quick 360 of this one. This one is really cool. Now, the way this one works is, let's say there's an accident on the side of the freeway or the road. The auxiliary power truck will come right up, and what it has is a bunch of generators built into the side. Then on top here, it's got a couple of very powerful floodlights that, as you can see, flip up in a really cool way and actually rotate 360. That'll light up the whole area wherever the accident's located. That way, everyone can see what's going on. All the traffic can see what's going on. They can slow down. As you can see on the side here, it says, "Give us a break." And that's because whenever you see an emergency vehicle, you gotta slow it down, people, okay? Let them do their jobs. It's got number 57 on the side there. That's really cool. And if any other emergency vehicles may need some power, this auxiliary power truck has it. They can plug right in and get the power that they need. This, you guys, is an auxiliary power truck. Whoa! All right, you guys, admit it. You've been eyeing this one all day. Well, you know what? So have I. This is a rescue boat. And check it out. Bam! This is FDNY. That's New York City Fire Department. That is very cool. Now, these rescue boats will patrol the harbor, the Hudson, the East River, to make sure everything and everybody are doing okay. Now, some of the cool features, as you can see, it's got a center console here. The driver actually sits in the middle. There's the steering wheel. It's got a big old roll bar right here, and it's got a light right on top. Giant single outboard engine for a lot of power, and what's really neat is it's actually kind of a raft on top that's inflatable, and the bottom is steel, so that way it can drive over something and it won't damage the boat. Now, it also has this low clearance around the whole perimeter of the boat. That way, the firefighters can actually jump out real quick, save somebody, and pull them right back in. This thing is very cool, you guys, and this is a rescue boat. Whoa, wait a minute. Did somebody just say Baywatch alert? This, you guys, is a lifeguard truck. Yeah, check that out. See, I was telling the truth. It says lifeguard right on the side. Now, this particular one is San Diego Fire and Rescue, and it looks like Toyota makes this lifeguard truck. Now, if you've ever been to the beach, you have seen these trucks. These things patrol the beaches and make sure that everybody's safe. They have the ability to go into the water just a little bit and, of course, go over the sand, even hit some gnarly sand dunes if need be. Now, if anyone's in trouble, they've got these cool surfboards on top. The lifeguards will hop right out of the truck, they'll grab the surfboard, and they'll go into the water and rescue whoever needs rescuing. They've got other supplies here in the back, of course, and you gotta love the really cool kind of white racing stripe and red coloring. You guys, that is very sharp. This, of course, is a lifeguard truck. All right, gang, this next one, this one has a little twist, so pay close attention, you guys. This is an ambulance. Oh, okay, it looks pretty normal, but wait a minute. This is actually an ambulance just for kids. Check it out. Now, this one is actually very popular in Germany. As you can see here, it's got a word in German. I'm gonna try and say it. Nobody laugh. Kindernotarzt. Now, in German, that actually means children emergency doctor. Okay? Now check it out. It's got bright, beautiful colors. And right here on the window, it's even got a bumblebee holding a little first aid kit. Now, it's got some colorful blue lights there, more writing on the front. As you can see, this one's made by Volkswagen. And what's really interesting is that, treating an adult is different from treating a kid. So this one really gears towards the treatment of children, and we just think that's really cool and really special, you guys. This is very fun. You know what I heard? It even has colorful sheets on the inside. And they give you a lollipop. That's pretty awesome, you guys. This is an ambulance. Woo! Yeah! Check out this one, you guys. Totally awesome. This, of course, is a police helicopter. Oh man, check out the rotor on top. Wow, that thing really moves. Of course, that rotor gives it all its lift. That's what is so neat about helicopters. Now, this police helicopter is so beneficial because it helps officers who are actually on the ground. Maybe they're looking for a bad guy, maybe there's a high-speed chase going on, something like that. These helicopters just fly up in the air, and of course they can go faster than any car could, and they can help all those officers and tell them where to look. Now, if it's night, a lot of these copters have what's called a million candle power night sun, or basically a giant spotlight. They turn that on and they will turn night into day. It is pretty awesome if you've ever seen one of these in action, you guys. Check that out. I love the graphics. Wow. Number 68 here on the side. That is good stuff. And one more of these. Oh yeah, that's awesome, you guys. This is a police helicopter. Whoa! It's our last one of the day, you guys, and check this out. Hello! This, is a water drop plane. Now, some people call this a tanker plane, and it's used for fighting wildfires. Now, it stores water in the middle or the belly of the plane and then drops it over the fire to put them out. This particular one is really neat. It's got pontoons on the side here. That allows the plane to actually skim the surface of a body of water, pick it up, fill up the belly, and then drop that water right over the fire. Now, other types of planes will actually land, fill up with water manually. They'll mix it with some chemicals to really help put the fire out even faster. As you can see, these things are massive. That's why it has 4 big propellers here to power the plane, and this one's capable of holding 1,600 gallons, but the biggest ones, they can hold over 20,000 gallons of water. Whoa, that is a lot of water. Check this out, you guys. Very cool stuff, and this is a water drop plane. Woo, man, we had a great time today going over all of these amazing emergency vehicles. I had a blast. Can't wait, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
If you liked our video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a fun comment below. Thanks, everybody.